We have been told the story that our enslavement ended because of good white folk catching their morality and recognizing that we were human, when in actuality, Africans fought on the continent of Africa, on the ships, on the shore of the New World, and fought every step of the way in order to ensure that they would no longer be subjugated.
The first major resistance in this country happened in the 1720s. Led by a brother named Cato, but no one leads a rebellion by themselves. But Cato is the symbolic leader of that rebellion, and it's called the Stoner Rebellion. Happened around the Stoner River near Walterboro, South Carolina, between Charleston and Walterboro, South Carolina. This is in the 1720s. These brothers and sisters decide, like, hey, this ain't our thing. We're not nobody's slave. And they broke into this military armory that the white folks had, and they took the guns. And they started marching. And they killed anything they found in their path. White.
But the Yamasees got together with other groups of people and fought from 1713 to about 1715 against Europeans who were attempting to take their land. And it was a bloody battle. They say that South Carolina lost 7% of its white population in that battle in the Yamasee War.
You know, I think that we need to even talk more about those African women who learned to poison. That's a story that we have not heard. Enslaved African-American women who learned how to poison slowly. Because if you poison master immediately and quickly, someone's going to understand what happened. But they could actually poison someone slow enough that they could even eat the food on a limited basis and survive. That's not a story we've heard of. We've not heard of black soldiers shooting their white lieutenants and white sergeants in the back when they turn. We have not heard about the rebelliousness of the African.
Because in 1712, we burnt New York down. We burnt it down, 1712. The African Rebellion in New York. Nobody talked about it because we burned the whole damn city down.
The Houston riots are also known as the Camp Logan riots, is the only riot in U.S. history where more whites were killed than blacks. It was a powder keg just waiting to blow because they had already been facing all this discrimination and mistreatment because of the Jim Crow South when they weren't exposed to that in New Mexico where they previously had been stationed. And so they began to gather ammunition and gather munitions, and they decided to march to the police station, and they killed white people in uniform. Anybody in uniform that was a police officer, they ended up killing 4 police. There were countless people who were injured, and if they saw black people, they let them go. And if they were white people, they shot them.
In the 1970s, there was an incident at a mosque in